This is a video I'm going to call Where Next Columbus. Just drunk some coffee, so I'm going to intuit where I feel I need to go probe next in my ever increasingly surreal life in general. So I've been doing a lot of game design and development for the last year and a half really, so that's kind of where I feel I want to go. Focus more on doing that indie game dev and try and make something of it. I've had a few job interviews recently for like e-learning and web developer roles, so that'll be like good for security, job security and money, etc. initially. And then I think that my plan in general is like get a developer job and then do the game dev stuff as well, but try and like crowdfund it, I guess. Crowdfund projects I have, or look into ways of more efficient crowdfunding for games. Because I've got an itch.io now and I've had quite a lot of downloads, but I need to really make it like kind of commercial project where I can sell it for cheap, but sell it for at least a bit of money. Because the problem I've always had in the past is I just give stuff away for free. I've been done this for 10 years now. I give away music for free or Creative Commons. I'm not saying I'm selling out. What I'm saying is I want to make things that are on an affordable level for your normal individual who's on an average wage, but that I at least try and make a return on the stuff that I'm putting out there, so I can start making a bit of money as a creative individual. Like obviously the last video is a rant about how creative producers don't get money, but I think a lot of, with me, it's an issue of creative producers in general need to value their own labour, I suppose, and then put a monetary value on that labour. Otherwise, unfortunately, the way it is that people will not. Value is created by it's an abstract value. It doesn't really exist technically, really. Well, it kind of does, but it doesn't at the same time, depending on what. Especially if you're dealing with a digital value, then its value is determined by consumer really. So my phone's about to die, so I'll just answer pretty fast. Basically, I think as a digital producer you have to put whatever value that you assume your work has, which is difficult, but that's what I'm going to try and do now. I'm going to try and sell games at about £3 or £4 probably, equivalent of, as long as I'm happy with them personally. Yeah, that was a ramble. Goodbye. If you've got any thoughts, just leave them below. It's on, production.